In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the VA Clone on Curve modifier to add trees to a 3D model in 3ds Max. So I'm going to be working with this city model that I just made. And I'm going to be using this 3D model of a tree that I downloaded online. So the first thing I'm going to do is just show you how this modifier works. So I'm just going to create a spline. I'm going to create a line. Just like that, right click to exit. Now I'm going to select this this tree, and I'm going to go to the modifier panel, and I'm going to go VA clone on curve. So it's not appearing. Let me just okay. VA clone on curve. Okay, so now you can just simply press pick curve and choose this spline. And then you'll see that the trees have just cloned on the spline. So you can increase the gap. Let's see what happens when we make it 10 meters. So now you can see that there's a gap between each tree, a 10-meter gap. All right, so all right, I'm going to delete this for now. So okay, so now I'm going to be using the city model that I made to clone this tree around the footpaths. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of the building and the curbs layer that I made in the previous video, and we're going to create a new spline. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So let's go into the toggle layers panel. I'm going to hide the buildings. I'm going to hide these buildings, and I'm just going to clone the clone this footpath. So clone, just make it a copy, and I'm just going to hide this footpath. Okay, so now we can just go ahead and get rid of sweep, and now we just have the lines, the splines. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a spline offset. Spline offset. And we're just gonna make the distance about 4 meters. I'll make it 4 meters. We'll delete the original spline. Okay, so now we want these to be within the curb, but kind of close to the edge of the curb, right? So we'll just add the curbs again to make sure that it's close to the edge. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. All right, so this is the spline where the trees are going to clone. So I'm just going to get rid of the footpaths again. And now I'm going to do what we did before and clone the tree onto these splines. So we're just going to select the tree, go VA clone on curve, and then we're going to pick these footpaths, and we'll just give that a minute to clone. Okay, so that looks pretty good. What we can do is just increase the gap to about 15 meters. Okay, so now that the trees have cloned onto the curve, we can add the curbs and the buildings again. So we'll just toggle the Layer Explorer, and I'm going to show the other layers. And there we go. Now we have trees all around the footpaths. So that's how you use the VA Clone on Curve modifier.